Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Another Time. I am not saying the first name anymore because I butcher it so damn much. But you guys should know in the title below that it's this game again. I know. But, like I said, guys, games are dry at the moment, so it's just like pick and choose. Pretty much like that. Let me check my volumes up. Yep, my volume's up. Okay, making sure. Because I don't want to record and find out my full footage is garbage. But anyway, guys, we found out many things. We found out that we went on a date with Batum. I think we're playing at Sal, to be honest, because it's only talking with third person with Sal, to be honest. So it's just like, I'm thinking we're playing at Sal. I don't know. But depending on what's going to go on here, let's just see how it goes. Oh, I'm so excited. I kind of forgot the voices I gave him. I know I gave Batum a raspy voice. Alright. Let's go. Alright, guys. Ready? Sal leads Batum up a flight of stairs, keeping his basket of food tucked under his arm. Batum stops every so often to peek out the windows they pass by. Every time Sal thinks Batum might fall behind, he's right. They're behind him when he looks back. Soon enough, they exit out onto the rooftop balcony. Oh, that is pretty. The lights are already on when they were out onto the balcony. I'm sorry, guys, I can't read, for heaven's sakes. The night air is cool and still all around them. Batum is smiling softly as he watches Sal put out the food in front of them. I'm sorry, I sound like a robot there. Sal looks up to see Batum relaxing against the railing, admiring Sal's actions. Sal, this is really cool. Where are we, anyways? Oh! This place is actually owned by our show's chef. I guilted him into letting me use it after that stunt he pulled the other day. Guess he got it because he used to go on a lot of dates or something. Batum laughs. Guess we'll just have to make it worth it then. Huh. Sal isn't sure if Batum is trying to imply something, but it causes him to get a bit excited regardless. It's becoming more and more obvious that Batum has that kind of effect on Sal. Of course we will. I even made some food, like you asked. Oh, you did? That's great. Thank you. Sounds like I'm sick. That's what I sound like when I'm sick. I have that raspy voice too when I'm really sick. So the voice I'm getting Batum just sounds like I'm sick. I'm excited to finally try your cooking. Oh? Have you been excited for it then? How flattering. And so what if I was? They say taste is one of the most powerful memories after all. Oh yeah? And what does make you think I cook back then as well? I don't know. Something about it. Something about it just seems to suit you. Batum finally sits down next to Sal. He looks over everything Sal prepared for them fondly. Sal catches himself looking at Batum with the same fondness. He looks back over the railing at the city before saying anything else. Yeah. And what do you say that? Curious night, Like hearing me talk about you. It's you who always says we need to try and jog our memories, so I'm just doing that. Sal scoffs his hooves against the cement of the rooftop and leans back onto the couch. Somehow he's trying to prove to Batum that he's not interested. But of course, Batum reads him like a book. You don't have to pretend like you don't care. I like doing it. I like talking about what feels familiar between us. Batum's expression softens. Yeah, I do too. Sal rubs the back of his neck nervously. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not used to being able to admit to something like that so openly. I used to think I was honest, but that was before I met you. You're the most honest person I ever met. Or ever seen. Sorry. Thanks. Sal not sure if what he said is entirely a compliment, but he's glad Batum took it as such. If you want something from me, you could just ask for it. I don't mind. Whoa! That's a pretty bold statement. You could find yourself in trouble saying stuff like that. What? Thinking of something naughty? No! Jeez. It's not like that. I know. I'm sorry. I was just teasing. Is this the way you are with everyone? Like, with people you date? Huh? What kind of question is that? Oh, gods. You're right. That sounds totally weird and jealous. I promise I don't mean it. Mean it to be. Batum doesn't say anything. I just mean are you this confident with everyone? Seems amazing to me to be able to just say what you're feeling all the time like you do. Batum looks like he's thinking. I guess. I am. Yeah. I just say what I'm feeling usually, but I wouldn't say I'm always feeling this good with other people. Oh. There's not a lot of people I am attached to. God damn it. I always get these news statements. I don't even use the news app. I never do. And I get pop-ups of it. I don't listen to the news. So, maybe. I have acquaintances, but my brother and you are my only real friends right now, I'd say. I know some people from our local coven, but that's just a business, you know. Yeah. I don't really hang out with my coworkers or boss or anything like that either. And I don't have much in terms of family. So I looks up to the city once again. I don't know. You just speak so confidently about the past and about me. It's really cool, but I'm still scared. I'm still scared somehow all of this is going to be pulled out from underneath me. Being with you has felt really a dream-like. Sal is trying his best just to be honest with Batum. But, of course, it's proven difficult. I feel the same. It's been scary to feel like I know things about you when I've still just barely met you. Really? But you seem so sure. Yeah, well, I just figured there wasn't any reason not to be. At first, it really did make me feel like a first-class weirdo, but I trusted that if I was freaking you out, you would just leave, and that was that. Jeez, that's harsh. What about it? You be okay if I just left? Well, I was referring more in the beginning of knowing you. If We had just met. Of course I'd be okay if you just left. But now, reincarnated or not, I'd be sad if you left. Of course I would be. It's been really great hanging out with you. It's making me feel a lot less lonely, a lot less sad. Sal's fingers twitch as he gets the urge to put his hand on Batum's back. He tried to stop himself until he realized he has no real reason not to. No reason not to be honest. He trusts Batum to tell him he's comfortable if he is. So he places his hand on Batum's back softly. Damn frog. Thankfully, Batum relaxes into Sal's gentle touch with a smile. Sorry. Is that depressing? No. It's okay. Sal pauses, noticing Batum looking at the floor. Yeah. Within the last year was when my mom passed. Oh. Sorry. This isn't the great first date material, is it? It's a second date, actually, so I'm sure it's fine. Batum laughs, and Sal feels relieved. My mom and I were really close, and she died in a really bad accident when I was with her. It's been hard for me to feel like I'm alive ever since she left. Especially because she's still working with us, just in a different form. Sal looked over at Batum, slouching next to him. He's not sure what to say or do in this situation. But when I'm with you, I feel alive. Sal is shocked at Batum's honest confession. And by how corny it is. Very corny. He really wants to make fun of him for it, but decides humor is best left for another time. Batum. Sal smiles. I feel the same way. Before I met you, I was just taking life day by day. My job is good, I have a place to live, and I get full every day. But there's not much else. Sal shakes his head. Even though we don't actually do much, like we don't go out traveling and such, it's still been really great to be able to talk to you every day, Batum. It really comforts me knowing there's someone who can relate to me like you can. Batum looks touched. Even if we never remember our past selves, I really hope we can still be together. Batum puts his hand on Sal's thigh and squeezes it reassuredly. Me too. I really like that too. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My mom just came home, so... Okay. I'd really like that too. Sal can feel his face go hot at Batum's touch. He clears his throat before speaking again. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if my mom wakes up anytime soon, I will have to leave. If this video is not finished by then, I'll have to save it and leave this episode here. So, just warning you guys right now. His voice cracks. Cracks. I think my voice just cracked. Sorry, guys. And why is that? That little crack. Nothing, Batum. I don't know. Sounds like a frog caught somewhere. That's what my grandma always says. Just shut up. Sal finally starts putting together some food for himself on the plate. Just eat the damn food, will ya? Batum laughs, and it echoes slightly into the skyscape. And shit, my phone's dead. Ain't that nice, guys? Hold on. My phone could charge while doing stuff at the same time, so it's not gonna be a problem. Sure, gladly. Batum also rearranges himself a plate of food. Sal watches carefully for his reaction. I hate it when people watch me eat, to be honest. But I guess if you want to see their reaction, I guess that's a little different. But if you keep watching me eat, that's just creepy. After the first few bites, Badam's eyes light up. Oh. Oh. It's really good. Yeah? Yeah, it's great. You really made all of this? Yep. With my own 2 hands and everything. Sal gives Batum the OK symbol with his free hand. Batum laughs. That's awesome. Holy shit, you're really talented. Maybe. Sal looks away bashfully, even though he's not sure why. After a couple moments, they just eat. Sal turns to Batum slightly. Does it remind you of anything? Do you feel like you could remember something? Oh, Sal's ears drop a bit. It doesn't, does it? No. It does, but... I mean... Batum can't seem to find the words, which Sal isn't used to. It's just hard to pinpoint one thing, since everything with you feels so familiar and comfortable. So I could tell if it's just the usual feeling or some sort of memory trying to come forth. Boo. That sucks. Oh, come on. It doesn't suck. It just means you have to make something else for me. Be back, guys. Back! Something more powerful. Or it could mean I wasn't a chef back then, like you seem to believe. There's no way you weren't. Just look at you and look at all this. Batum motes to carefully made and planned out the meal in front of them. You honestly believe this kind of art isn't in your blood? Art? Huh? Yes, art. Cooking is definitely an art. A science. A magic even. Alright. Then, what do you want me to make you next time? Why don't you make me your favorite thing to make? Alright, sounds good to me. The two of them share a smile. The two of them enjoy a night of eating, drinking, and laughing together. Again, they share all about themselves into one another. They learn of each other's hopes and wishes, likes and dislikes, and simply just their lives. Sal is amazed at how close he already feels to Batum, and is again memorized by the sensation of having to meet Batum once before. I can't speak English. He hopes so much for another dream, for something that would tell him how to get even closer to Batum. Will we get another dream? Yes! Another dream! Now, what's this dream? I hope it's nothing too frisky. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to skip it. It's a memory. I'm so glad. Another memory? Show me something. Anything. I want to know more about him. More about us. Batum? Oh no. I'm crying. Am I okay? Is Batum okay? Batum? I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that we're married. I didn't know they were married. I read the book I read the comics so many times and I didn't know they were married. I think it was ahead, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have the other one. I don't know if they got married or is it just in this one. I didn't know they got married. Married? We were married? We were married? Batum? Jeez. You're a mess. You're a big sap. Come here. Shh. He's comforting me. Sorry. Sometimes I think about everything that's happened. And how we're here now. When I see the memo of her wedding, it's just easy to feel so happy that I'm overwhelmed. The feeling of being held by him. I can remember it, just barely. I'm happy too. We get to spend the rest of our lives together. It's just a wonderful thought. I'm excited for it. For the rest of our lives, I'm really excited. Madam, when witches get married, our markings blend together. But since all I could do was paint mine on you, to you, I wonder what kind of effect it would have. Oh, that's actually cool to know, to be honest. I didn't know that. Do you feel any different? Not really. But sometimes I feel like I can just see the marking on me. I think it's just my imagination, though. Wishful thinking, maybe? I almost feel Batum stroking my hair. The paint was magic after all. And I got the coven to help me with the brush, too. It's possible it left a see me permanent mark. But weren't him and the coven enemies? I don't know. I know he did try to make his own coven. No, not the virus or anything. It's you gotta have to read the comic to understand what I'm meaning. You think so? I do. I feel like I can see red. Red? The color this dream has been trying to tell me from the start. Do you think if you paint me again, they would stay for good this time? It's possible. Why? Do you want me to paint you again? That just sounds weird. I don't know why. I know it's just paint, but that's just weird. Because I did, like, if you guys ever read the comic, Batum does have, like, red marks all over him. Like, paint. But I think they're just markings. I don't know. I bet he's grinning. Of course I do. It would be really cool if your marking stayed on me. Then we could match. We already match enough. At this point, we're basically the same person. Oh, come on, just paint me. Fine. Give me the time and I'll make more paint. Yes. Oh, Batum. My Batum. I love you. Yeah. You big sap. Somehow, I feel like he painted me again. Again and again. But the paint never quite stayed. And yet, just the ritual itself was enough to keep those memories fresh on my skin. The paintbrush. It was important. It's what he wants. Guys, you can tell I am tired as all hell. It's what he has. There you go. Got it, guys. Ooh, I love his bed. Ooh. I want a bed like that one of these days. I have a small ass bed. It's uncomfortable now. Springy. Too springy. Plus the springs are coming out of it. That's how old it is. Sal shoots up out of bed. He instantly knows where to go in his small apartment. Without even getting dressed, Sal is on the floor frantically removing boxes from under his bed. He removes an old shoebox but doesn't dare to open it. Quickly, he calls Batum, who is thankfully awake. Still cool. Hello? Sal? Hey! I'm sorry, I know you were probably sleeping, but I think I found it. The item. There's a static and a rumble from the other end of the phone. Sounds like Batum has fallen out of the bed. fall out of bed? I like that. What? Badam's voice sounds far away from the phone and Sal laughs. Yeah, I had a dream and... You had a dream again? Holy shit, holy shit. Badam sounds frantic and excited. Badam, listen. Listen carefully, okay? I'm listening. It's a paintbrush. What? A paintbrush? Sal nods to himself. A handmade one with a ribbon tied on it. Do you think you can find something like that? Badam pauses. Somehow, I think I can. Good. I want you to bring it to my apartment. I want to cook you a big breakfast to celebrate. I'm wondering if he really did found it. If he didn't find it, that would just be embarrassing. I'm sorry. Oh, that'd just be embarrassing. Sal can't believe how happy he sounded and how far he's come with believing all of this. It's finally time. It's finally time. After weeks of looking, it's finally time to remember their past lives together. Ooh, so excited! Hopefully this is. Sal, I'm scared. What if it doesn't work? Sal almost can't believe Adam's confidence is wavering, but he realized how important this is to Badam. So now it's time to return the favor. This time, he will be unwavering confidence Badam needs. It'll work. I know it's scary, Badam. We've been waiting for a long time for this, but it'll work. I know it will. I'm confident in that. Badam shuffles. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sal. I'll be over as quick as I can. Okay, see you soon. I'm scared. Did he actually find it, or this is going to be the biggest embarrassment of the lives? Badam hangs up the phone. As he does, Sal finally pulls off the top of the shoebox. Is it? A fast and loud knock cuts through the anticipation. Sal opens to see Badam standing there. His smile, but still a bit nervous. Did you bring it? I mean, I was doing this freaking Badam voice. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Did you bring it? Of course. Badam walks in with Sal closing and locking the door after him. Where's your part? Badam looks around the apartment as though expecting something huge. Blink, blink. It's in my bedroom. Oh. Okay, I get it. I get what Badam's thinking. You guys know what he's thinking. Say I. Badam cocks an eyebrow. Expecting something, are we? No. Maybe a little. Just thought I'll be more comfortable in there. Since, you know. Sal motivates with his hands nervously. Shut up, computer. You know what I forgot, guys? I was literally on Roblox the whole time. I did not notice. That's how stupid I am. Sal... Oh, I already read that, sorry. What if one of us cry? Badam raises both his eyebrows. That is possibly, I suppose. There's an awkward and tense pause between them. Sal, even if it doesn't work, I still want to see you. Badam clutches the paintbrush in his hand. Hey, of course we'll see each other. We can't even date each other, you know. Badam laughs nervously. Sal puts his hand on Badam's shoulder and pats him reassuringly. Come on. Where's the cocky Badam I know? Badam laughs again, confidently this time. Okay. Let's do this. Sal leads Badam to his bedroom, and they both sat down on the bed together. Badam places the paintbrush between them, and Sal looks it over gently. Oh, that's a cool-ass paintbrush, to be honest. I want a paintbrush like that. I got those shitty paintbrushes downstairs. The tip of the brush is stained red, assumably from many uses. The brushes feel warm in Sal's hand. He's not sure whether it's from Badam holding it or from the meaning of the item itself. Regardless, the paintbrush feels irreplaceable. Seeing the color, Sal is confident he gotten it right. Yes, this is it. I'm sure of it. Badam looks at Sal, but doesn't say anything. Sal goes to grab the shoebox from under his pillow. Carefully, he removes the lid. There it is, guys! It's the bottle of red magic paint! Woohoo! He got it right! And inside is a simple bottle. The inside still has some red sprinkled inside from many uses. The same type of ribbon dangled from the item as well. Carefully, Sal places the bottle next to the paintbrush on the bed before them. Silently, he motivates for Badam to give him the paintbrush. And in return, Sal hands him the bottle to Badam. When suddenly... Oh, shit! Everything comes rushing back to Sal. How they met, where they lived, what they ate, what they were like. Everything's coming back. After what feels like an eternity, Sal's vision returns. His ears were still ringing as he sees Badam in front of him. The look in Badam's eyes tell him everything. They both saw the same thing, felt the same thing. Badam's fortune, his fortune, it was right. I remember you. I do too. I remember you, Sal. I remember everything. Not all eternity. It's not all entirely clear, but it's everything. It's all there. Sal. It's all there. Aww, they actually finally found out who each other was. Ah! It's actually good to, like, have games like this, because I like games where it's just, like, one game, it's, like, completely, like, different and stuff. Then you got the next game, like, totally in the future. That'd be, like, a crazy game. I want to see a game, well, it was the comic first, I think, then this game. So it's pretty much potato. Whatever. Badam grasps both of Sal's hands tightly. Seeing Badam so happy, Sal feels like he could cry. Shit, Badam. Sal is shaken slightly, all of his old memories trembling around in his head. Aw, they're both crying. That hurts. That hurts me, to be honest. It's also overwhelming. But all it's completely and entirely comfortable. So much of what draws Sal to Badam is starting to become clear. All of the things they were gone through together, all the problems they helped each other through. You took me in, didn't you? That's right. You came to my door one day trying to scam me, I think, but oh, jeez. Oh, man, I was a mess. You were a mess, but I could tell you were like me. You were needing someone to give you a chance, and I don't know. There was just something about you. How trusting you were. Kind of foolish if you ask me. Hey. But even then, after you took me in to your home, Sal feels a familiar sense of guilt wash over him. Somehow he realized he had this regret for a long time. Sorry. Even then, I tried to trick you, to scam you. Shit! How ironic. When I met you, I was sure you were trying to scam me, but who knew I actually tried to con you back then? Madam chuckles, but Sal continues to look remorseful. I want to try to make you fall in love with me so that I could steal and sell your potions. Fuck. I was such a scumbag. Sal. But wouldn't you know it? Trying to make you fall in love with me? I fell in love with you. I thought you were a real idiot at first, since you were very good at magic, but it soon became clear that you were practicing magic against the norms for a very good reason. And seeing the way you struggled against the Colvin, it just reminded me a lot of the stuff I had been through. My mother who refused to raise me. The people who refused to acknowledge I exist. It was just horrible. But even then, you took me in. I was a stranger to you, but you were willing to help me get back on my feet. Sal, I wasn't a saint. I was lonely too. There's something about you. There was just, I don't know. I just knew. Like, when I met you, I just knew something about you was just... Pat and Sal share a long pause. Everything around them seemed to settle some before they sneak again. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think we were able to meet again? Pat looks at the paint bottle in his hand and back at Sal, sorry. It must be because of this. The marriage paint? Yeah, didn't we paint my markings on you every year? With that brush in this bottle? We did. But what do you think that has to do with it? Since the paint was made from my magic, and since we did everything year after our marriage without fail, something about it must have imprinted my magic into you. Must have just kept us connected that much deeper. I don't know. Magic has always been linked strongly to emotions. The depth of our feelings must have been enough for us to meet again. The strength of our bond must have been enough for our spirits to meet again. Fatima was crying. Sal. Ah, fuck! And damn you. Go away. Hi, text box. Take a picture for a thumbnail. Boop. There we go. I take a picture weirdly on my phone. Okay. Sal doesn't hesitate to hold Badam close to him. He's sure he does this many times before. Sal, I'm really glad we got to meet again. Sal pats the back of Badam's head reassuringly. I love you. I love you so much. I know, Badam. Me too. I feel the exact same. I love you. I love you so much, Badum. I'm glad we get to meet again. I want to learn about everything you've been through in this life. And I want to spend this time remembering together, too. I'm really glad we're together again. Sal can feel a wet... Oh, okay. Sal can feel a wet spot begin to form on his hoodie, but doesn't mind. Still a crybaby. Batum smacks Sal playfully on the arm and laughs. Shut up. My crybaby, though. My Batum. A feeling of finally being home envelops Sal as he holds Batum, who continues to cry quietly. He can see faint memories of their life together, of the house they shared, of the adventures they went on. There was so much they went through together. Sal wonders what kinds of adventures they will have in this life too. He can't help the grin overtaking his face. Soon enough, Batum pulls away from Sal. It looks like he's recovered enough to talk normally again. Meh. Batum sniffles loudly. I haven't cried like that since I was a kid. Sal chuckles. Are you feeling better? Yes. Thanks. Sal is reassured seeing Batum be so freely emotional. Do you still want to talk about the past for a while, or do you want to eat something, or... I want to talk. I'm not hungry. I'm just excited. Sal smiles at Batum. Me too. You wore a lot of less clothes then. Yeah? What? It looked good. I'm kind of jealous of past me in a way, that way. Yeah, you had a different hat back then too, didn't you? Oh, I did. Yeah. Like a big traditional looking one. With a gem on it. Sal motivates all around his head, explaining the giant brim of the Batum's old hat. Oh, like my mom's then. I think so, actually. I think it was like actually your mom's. Oh wow, mom's hat. Batum touches the top of his own head as thought remembering his old hat. Maybe I'll find it someday. I heard it was a family heirloom, so I didn't want to touch it. Holy shit. It's probably my hat from back then. Whoa! That's cool! Oh, that's really neat. I wonder if your family has any of mine. It's possible. After all, you did have our marriage paint bottle somehow. Magic is so mysterious and cool. Batum laughs. Yeah, it is. Sal pauses. How's that possible? Do you think it means we could have children? I don't think so. I don't remember even wanting something like that. Neither do I. But somebody must have passed it on. That's actually a good question. Because I just don't... I don't really think they had children. Like adopted children. You know what I mean? Sal wonders if maybe there were once another Satin, but he doubts it. Most likely, it was just given to Batum's extended family for safekeeping. Knowing how much we fucked, we could have made hundreds of kids and then some. Why did I have to put that in? Whatever. What? Batum, that's so gross. Suddenly, Sal feels like his body goes flushed. Oh, God. We did fuck a lot. Yeah. It's a big part of how I show I care. I'm not getting asked questions. If it starts getting a little more weird, I will start. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few. It's getting too weird. Okay, I think this is good enough until the next weird part. I'm trying to not put any, like, weirder parts in here. Otherwise, I'll probably get age restricted. And I don't want that. Badam's eyes light up, seemingly remembering the taste of Sal's cooking. Once Sal is satisfied, Badam is enjoying his meal. Sal also starts eating. Meh. Wow. Badam wipes away the fake tears. Wait, did I say fake tears? Yes. This is so good, I think I'm gonna cry. He fakes a sniffle. I'm glad it satisfies. It really negates somehow. Gods. Badam pauses eating. It really does feel like I've returned home somehow. Sal looks at Badam. And all over the plate of pancakes, huh? Badam chuckles. Sal rubs his back gently. Yeah, welcome home, Badam. Badam jerks his head up, looking at Sal, who smiles back at him. He looks like he could cry. Thanks, Sal. Thanks for waiting for me. Now Sal feels like he could cry. Hey! I'm trying to eat. Don't make me cry. I'm not. Badam is crying now. I'm not crying. You're crying. Sal is also crying now. Dude, you're the one who started crying first. Oh, I didn't. They were both sniffling and crying together now. Sal is sure they looked like idiots, but they were at least together looking like idiots. That is fair enough. They continued to joke at each other, letting tears fall freely as they needed. Soon enough, they clean up and finish eating. Feeling connected, both of them lied back together on Sal's bed. They were both looking up at the ceiling fondly, as though looking back into the past. The Badam and Sal now who came before were much like the ones now. Their experience very much mirrored in their certain selves. Their struggles, their hardships, their growth. Together, Badam and Sal could remember everything they once gone through. Their chances meeting their matured relationship, their end, and of course, the long and sprawling adventure they went on together. They saw mountains, seas, forests, and caves. Villages built atop waterfalls, a huge bridge built by hand, even castles. Badam had discovered so many new ways to use magic. He had taught people the strengths of his ways. And Sal had learned so many new ways to cook, so many new ways to feed people. Surprisingly, despite both of their rough exposures, it seems their past selves have done a lot of good. It seems like so much to live up to. Was another adventure waiting for them? Or was a relaxed, simple life they had in store? If they painted Sal again, could they have be reincarnated again? That'd be so weird. If they keep doing that, would they keep reincarnated, like over and over and over and over again? That'd be crazy. How long would be the next time be? How long would this time be? They had so many questions. Neither they nor their past selves could have answered any of them. But that's okay. Whatever was in store, they would face it together. Wherever the winds took them, they would go together, hand in hand. Whichever way they needed, they would be together. One week later. So it's really true then? You two were reincarnated? Heh. It's true. And married too? I would never expect someone like you that from you. I'm still a bit shocked. Hee hee. Shut up. Just then Sal enters the shop. He looks rather refreshed this morning. Good morning, hubby. Madam gives Sal an I can never say that word. Wink. Sal laughs in response. Morning, darling. Sal blows Madam a kiss. Satin is flustered by the couple's embarrassing display. I would be too. My goodness. Seeing you two like this, Madam, I would have never dreamed. Yeah. Madam blushes. I know it's pretty freaking embarrassing, but not enough for me not to do it. Madam nods, as does Sal. I just heard about you two. Congratulations! Thanks. I actually came over to pick Madam up. Huh? Well, we figured since we got all our memories back, we might as well move in with each other again. After all, what's the point in staying in distance anymore? I couldn't agree more. It'll be nice to eat your cooking every day again. Satin looks a bit stunned. Just like that? Well, what about the shop? Oh, Satin. You worry too much. Of course I wouldn't stop coming here. Sal's place isn't that far away. This is still our home, little bro. Madam gives Satin a firm pat on the back. Okay. What? Would you be lonely? Maybe a little. Well, worry not. Now you got Sal here to bother you too. Satin looks flustered at the idea. Yeah. Though it's pretty clear Satin's got a bit of crush on him. What? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, God. Sibling rivalry. Oh. Guys, have you ever had that happen before? I've seen sometimes like siblings taking each other's boyfriend or girlfriend. I see that, and it's just like, wow, you can't just trust your sibling. I even noticed that Satin blushes a lot around Sal, so it's just weird. In the comment, mostly, he does blush a lot around Sal, so it just makes sense. Sal doesn't really mind. I could cook here too, I'm sure. But plus, living here would be a little too loud. We'd probably have to find a more private place sometime soon. That's a good point. Madam looks deep in his thoughts suddenly. Plus, this way you have your own place to bring your dates, Satin. Madam whispers. And he gets a lot of them too. Phew. Sal laughs. And again, Satin looks flustered. Regardless, Suddenly, Satin is teary. I'm really glad my brother's hunch was right. I don't know if I've ever seen you this happy before. Aw, Satin. Aw, that's a cute one. I like that. Batum and Sal both pull in Satin for a big hug. Aw, that's adorable. We'll be a shitty little family together. We will show up and suddenly embarrass you in front of your dates, claiming to be your grandparents. That would be actually funny. You're too young for that. Not technically. Sal purses out laughing. That's such a good point. We're hundreds of years older than you, Satin. We're your wise elders now. This is too much. By the way, guys, in the comment, yes, Satin was there. So, pretty much he's an old elder too, but Still, they don't know that. So it's better. As the banter and laughter continue, something settles in the air all around Batum and Sal. A warm familiarity of home once had, a life once led. Just a month ago, things were so different for the two of them. Sal living his day-to-day without direction, wandering. Batum questioned his life day to day, battling depression, wondering, but now on every memory from the past and new ones to make ahead. Batum and Sal were happy, happier than they've been a long, long time. The road ahead of them was full of so many possibilities. Once they would have seized together. Aww. That's the end? No. Okay. Guys, I have to give a round of applause to this creator. This creator is amazing. They did a great job with this. Oh my god. Support everyone that did this game. Oh my gosh. It's a small game, but it's so good. Yeah, it brought me comfort, alright. Aww. I always liked them together. Thank you for playing. No problem. I was happy to play, to be honest. The end. Oh, that was so awesome. Good thing I played the rest of it. I was about to stop the episode. Oh, I didn't mean to click on anything. Oh, that's the it. Okay. What did I think of this game? It's actually really good. The reason I liked it is because of the story. The story actually made me, happy inside. I like these kind of stories. I like stories that really just have a sad and happy ending at the same time. The reason I said sad ending was because they finally found out who each other was. And they finally found out that, oh my gosh, we were actually past lovers too. And that's so crazy. I like this game because of the reincarnation thing, because that was actually really genius. I also love the art style of this creator. They really do a good job. If you want the game, go and get it now. It's free. It's totally free. Nothing to worry about. All you have to do, go to the Play Store, type down the title, bada bing, bada boom, you get it. Easy to get. If you want to read it on your own time, or to read the parts I skipped, and without me saying my horrible voices I did for them, go ahead, read it yourself. It's actually really good. Like I said, you gotta be older to read these kind of stuff, because apparently the creator makes some really graphic stuff. I don't blame him. I like graphic stuff, so guilty is all charm. But anyway, guys, I'm so happy you can follow me through to the ventures of Sal and Batum, a little bit of Satin. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I just go with Satin. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope I can find another game. I'm thinking of downloading another game from this creator. They have a couple of games, so that's why I want to download it and play another one. If my headset starts to work, I will, if the game ever comes out, there's another game that they're making, which is, it's early access. We can't get it yet, obviously. I think you could get it from the, I forgot where it was, but you could get it somewhere else, but it's really early access, so it's not really going to be anything. That's why I want to wait until the full game's out and play it. it looked cool. That's why I really want to play it. So anyway, guys, like I said, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, and I'll figure out another game to play for you all. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.